This is about as close as I can get to creating my likeness in Starfield. I mean, how hard can it be? Bald-headed, light-skinned with a beard. That's what I am. That's what I have. And that's what my character is. And we tweaked as much as we could. And I think we got some of the likenesses here. So I think this is a pretty darn good. We got our eye color down too. Let me see. Yep, we're matching with the eye color. So this is me in Starfield. So the purpose of this video, folks, is some people are still debating over which is the best background to pick, which background is going to give them the most benefit. And honestly, folks, it's going to be dependent on how you want to play this game. And so I don't look at which background is the best. I don't think that's the way to look at it. I'm going to take a look at which background can give me the most immediately usable skills, things I can use within my first 30 minutes to 3 hours of this game. That is what I'm going to look at. So again, it's not about the best background. It is about the background that gives me the best starting skills where I can use every last one of them within 30 minutes to 3 hours in my playthrough. And so that's what I'm looking for. And that's the build that I'm actually going to make for myself. So let's go through these and then we're going to talk through these and kind of help you. So the build I choose is one you can follow, and I'll even have a backstory that goes with it. So let's go and let's choose a build and let's see and let's talk about these. So Beast Hunter is the first one. Now, can I use any of these skills within my first 30 minutes to 3 hours? Fitness, yes. Ballistics, yes. You get 10% more damage. Gastronomy, not really. I have to kind of go through and get a lab and develop that and find things. So that's not going to be an immediate use. So 2 out of the 3 skills would be immediate. And that's not something that literally I can develop quickly as gastronomy. You're going to have to kind of get materials and everything like that. So bouncer, boxing, yes. If I want to go melee build and I want to punch people out, I can use my fists immediately. Security is always good because I can start to be able to unlock chests and gain access pretty quickly. Fitness is great. I get more oxygen. So all of these skills in bouncer you can use. It's a matter of, can you build a good storyline around it? Bounty hunter. Bounty hunter is good, but I don't have anything I can use immediately other than piloting and boost pack training. Piloting is a great skill. You're going to be using that literally within your first 10 minutes. And boost pack training, you're going to use that in your first 10 minutes. Targeting control systems, you're going to have a skill point that you're not going to be able to utilize in the first 3 to 4 hours unless you kind of get deep into building ships and developing ships. So again, 2 out of the 3 skills are immediate use. 1 of them isn't. So this one is really good. Trust me, you're going to get the starting skills, but I can always pick up target control systems on my own, right? Chef. Scavenging is an immediate thing. Dueling, if you like it. Gastronomy, not immediate. Combat medic. Pistol certifications, yes. Medicine, you still have to develop it, so not an immediate thing. So wellness and pistol certification are immediately used skills. Cyber runner. This one looks great because it has every skill in the game that can be used immediately, and it has skills that will bring you a really immediate asset benefit. So let's talk about this. So it says Cyberrun from Neon and New Atlantis. The megacorp stands as a monument to power, prestige, and profit. You've worked both for and against them on the inside and out, often sacrificing conscience for credits. So the stealth skill will allow me to remain undetected, and I can kill more effectively with silenced weapons. So I'm going to get an instant benefit from that because I can remain undetected and I can sneak up on my enemies and take them out. And again, you're going to be fighting in this game immediately. Security. I can actually be able to pick locks and unlock more content and more value for myself. Immediately use skill. Theft. I can actually pick people's pockets immediately in game, and I can get weapons and coins. So this will be something where all 3 skills not only are very unique, but all three skills, are really making me want to do a stealth build. And this is the best traits for stealth build. They got it all right. Everything you'll need for stealth is in this. This makes me want to go full stealth. So I'm going to make my decision pretty soon. Cyberness, lasers, maybe if you get a laser weapon, security, immediate, medicine, maybe. You still have to be able to go and kind of create your medicine. Diplomat, persuasion is immediate because you can start to persuade NPCs to do your bidding. Commerce, which means you can buy and sell weapons for discounts. Wellness is immediate. So all of these are immediate skills, but this build is not catered around combat or stealth. It's more so catered around charisma, and it's more so catered around being a person who can use their words and their wit to literally get out of situations. Explorer, I won't use astrodynamics or surveying immediately. Again, that's not something we're going to use in the first 30 minutes to 4 hours. Lasers, maybe. Gangster, shotgun certification, boxing, and theft. Can use all those in the first 30 minutes to an hour. Again, you may not like the background story, but you can become a gangster and have instant utilization of all skills. Homesteader, weightlifting is the only thing you're going to use. So the other two skills will be wasted for hours until you can get to them. Industrialist, persuasion, security, you can use it outside of the gate. Research methods, you won't get to that later down the line. So you're going to have a skill out of your starting skills is going to be unused. So I'm not looking for anything to be unused. I want them all used immediately. Long hauler, piloting, weightlifting, and ballistic weapons. This is something that you can potentially use on the onset. So this is a decent one because you can actually utilize these skills, all three of them, in the first 30 minutes to 3 hours. So something you can utilize. Pilgrim, surveying, astronomy, you can only use scavenging immediately. The rest you're going to have to wait to use. Professor, you can use none of these immediately. Ronin, you can actually use all of these immediately, surprisingly enough. If you want to have a skill within hand-to-hand combat or close attacks with melee weapons, let me correct myself. If you want to use melee weapons, this is the build for you. You get stealth, melee, and scavenging, all skills you can use immediately upon entering into the game. Sculptor, persuasion is the only thing you can use immediately. Soldier, honestly, you can use all three of these skills immediately in the game. Fitness is going to help you with oxygen. Ballistics, you're going to inflict more damage. Boost pack training, you need that because you're going to get a boost pack. So that's another one I'm kind of thinking about. You can actually use this immediately in the game, but I feel like you leave things on the table when you can't unlock anything. So I feel like I need to have a stealth or persuasion skill because that's going to allow me to get things in the game that I normally wouldn't get without those skills. So we're going to kind of think about that. Space Scoundrel, pistol certification, pilot, and persuasion. Great one. You can use all three of these within the first 30 minutes to 3 hours in the game. Love this. Xenobiologists, fitness, and lasers are going to be immediately used. Surveying will not. Again, you're not going to have much to look for when you first start the game. Found Not Found, wellness, ballistics, and piloting. You can use all of these immediately. So these are the skills that I'm looking at. Again, it's not the story part because you're going to pick whatever role that you want to play. But I am looking for skills that will have an immediate use within my first 30 minutes. And to be honest with you, the skill that I actually see is number one, soldier, that I may want. But honestly, the one that's more intriguing is the cyber runner. Let me go to this one. So cyber runner, I'm choosing this as my playthrough. And here's my background. You ready? So as a kid, he grew up learning infiltration, learning how to hack security. And as a kid, he also got in trouble because he was able to steal things undetected. So his parents kind of had to work with him, put him in special schools. But as he got older and older, he literally started becoming great at stealth. And he was hired by corporations to infiltrate other corporations. He was hired by Pacific military to infiltrate other military. So he can actually go undetected, infiltrate, gain and gather information, steal information and give it to other companies, and had a propensity to unlock security. So that is the backstory. Now, how did I end up as an Argos Extractor miner? Well, I infiltrated Argos Extractor as a new recruit because I heard that Argos Extractor was digging up a rare artifact and I wanted to see what it was for myself. So I infiltrated as a miner. That actually explains my way into mining. I like that story. I can deal with it. So let's go and select Cyber Runner because we're going to have stealth, security, and theft. I'm excited to play this role. Now, let's talk about the traits. So I want the traits to be something that's going to add more content to my gameplay. Now, if I'm looking for more content, a dream home is just a home and it's going to cost me. It's not really content. Empath is a different way that gives me skills. Extrovert is skills. Freestar Collector Settler, I just get more dialogue options and rewards, which means you're going to be able to talk more and you'll get a little bit more money. But as a stealth build, I don't have to worry about assets and money because I'm going to be stealing all of it, right? Now, one thing I can't steal is hero worship. So the hero worship storyline will go like this. So I'll earn the attention of an annoying, adoring fan who will show up randomly jabber at you incessantly. On plus side, he'll join your ship's crew and give you gifts. So how would a person who is a cyber runner or a stealth build have a person that worships him? Well, obviously, this individual heard about a person who was a major player in the field of corporate and tactical espionage, and he literally followed me and followed my journey and followed all of the events and connected them all to the dots and decided he wanted to be just like me. So he became a person that worshiped what I did because he wants to be a cyber runner himself, and he'll be part of my crew to learn from me. I explained that one in pretty good. This will be a person who literally has some skills and can be part of my crew. I don't have to pay for. Introvert. Nah, I mean, I may sneak away or I may, have teammates that are not with me in certain things, but that's not really adding content. Kid stuff. Your parents are alive and well, and you can visit them at their home, but you will automatically send 2% of your credits home to them every week. I actually like that because it adds different content to the game. And so I'm getting gifts from the hero and I have a content with the hero. Now, if I do kid stuff, I can actually meet my parents and I can explain away in my mind for the story. The reason why I'm sending them 10% of my credits home every week is because my parents made an agreement to literally get me out of trouble, and they use their money to do it. And as a token to them helping me out through my troubled past of, corporate espionage and being kind of a stealth player, I am going to reimburse them by giving them 2% of my income every single week to help them out for them helping me out. Boom. That explains it away. So let's add that. Now, Neon Street Rat is one I like. You grew up on the mean streets of Neon. You gain access to special dialogue options and better rewards, but again, no extra content. Crime and bounty and other factions greatly increased. So again, not really loving that one. But Raise and Lighten, nah, that's not going to go with it. None of this will really go with this space. Nah, not really. Taskmaster, don't want to pay extra for crew. Terraformer, nah. United Colonies, Wanted. Okay. The fact that I am a person who is stealth, a lot of times I may become wanted because I've infiltrated another company or another faction, and now they're going to send people after me. So Wanted would go great with this. So here we go. We're going to add Wanted. And now these are the traits and the backstory for a stealth cyber runner build. And we can be stealth in so many ways. We can be stealth in combat, or we can be stealth in selling and stealing information. And this is how we want to play Starfield. We want to stealth the galaxy, and we're going to start off as a stealth build. Love the backstory. I can be creative with it. And so, folks, this is the backstory I'm going to run with. We're going to give our character some type of stealthy name. And don't worry, if you want to know what that is, we're going to be doing live gameplay as a cyber runner build. So make sure you subscribe to our channel. If this video helped you kind of decide like what skills would be immediately usable, and you decide from this video that you want to do a cyber runner, comment below and let me know what the name of your character is and let me know what traits you chose. So for that, folks, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel and follow me on my next Starfield video. I will be revealing the name and we're going to be doing some Cyber Runner gameplay. You guys are going to love it. Thank you so much. See you next time. Peace.